Hey, how's it going, guys? Today we're going to be playing some Sniper Drapion with Lansat Berry. The way Sniper works is it makes crits hit 50% harder, and when combined with our Lansat Berry, we have a 50% chance to crit every hit. It's kind of hard to activate that, of course. That's going to be part of the fun. But otherwise, Drapion's pretty weak, so I built a somewhat defensive team so we can get up some hazards, hopefully keep them up, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, first we're up against Alpoezes here. Very poetic name. And I'm predicting Rotom leads. I'll go my Seismitoad. No! He defies me, goes to Lazzle. Which is mostly fine. I should be able to rock him with this Earth Power. His team looks pretty interesting. You know, I'm feeling bad about running a super OU saturated team, and he's got Rotom Wash and a bunch of B cast members, but I respect him trying some new things out. Very cool to see. Oh, here comes the Rotom. Fair enough. Should be a free Toxic on my part. You could also get a Brox, but uh-oh. Probably looking for a switch there. There's my free rocks. Probably I'm gonna go to Golisopod or Liepard, sure. I don't even know what this thing does. Okay, that's our first battle. Fair enough. Drapion is 1-0. But anyways, we're trying to get these hazards up because he's got like 90 something attack. It's not very powerful. He'll hit hard once we get the crits going. The crits already hit very hard, obviously, but when you combine that with Sniper, it's going to be devastating. Speaking of Sniper, we have future Sniper Bear Inteleon there. And gosh, with teams like these, it's so hard to predict a lead, but I'll just play it safe and go for my Seismitoad. Nice. I don't see any reason not to go for rocks here. Oh, it says to get up his own, okay. I don't like that. I think I might take that off. My boy Drapion. It's funny, I wanted to play Inteleon in first actually, but oh man, that did nothing. See, that justifies my point. This guy's not powerful. I'm gonna keep this guy out because I want him alive. And I was gonna go Ferrothorn, but he just showed Heatwave, didn't he? Shoot. Well, Bishop it is. Poison Spikes really don't damage us that much. We've got so many steel types. Iron Head should truthfully scare him out. I thought that Sucker Punch would... Sorry, that Poison Jab would do way more, but this guy is just a bulky boy. He eats that up. Thankfully, we get a flinch. I think he's going to stay in. This guy gives no fucks. But, yeah, I was just saying, Inteleon, I think he's a very cool... Once that Sniper hidden ability is revealed, I think he's going to hit really hard, because you can combine that with... he actually learns Focus Energy, so when you combine that with a Scope Lens, you'll have a +3 critical hit ratio, which is guaranteed crit every time. And he hits kind of hard and he's kind of fast, so I think he's going to be truly menacing. Oh, our K9 is going to go to our Sucker Punch. Weezing's back. Here for round 2. Round 2 does not go his way, and he forfeits. Well, you know, that's what happens when you play with low ladder at 3 in the afternoon. And now we got another odd looking team. Fair enough. Let's see if I can't get a full complement of hazards this time. Okay, here's a Dragapult. I hold this thing pretty well. If I were him, I'd be expecting a Toxic or Stealth Rock. And I'd go to my Hatterene. So I'll double to my Bisharp. There we go. Iron Head if he stays. I think he's staying in. Yep. Thunder Waves me. Unfortunate. Iron Head again. Still faster than the hat. Wow. That's that 30 base speed for you. Must have been a Trick Room set. Definitely still need this thing though. It's a little bit damaged with that Paralyzed, but it's still enough to truck this Dragapult. He might think I'm choice locked because he used the Iron Head twice in a row, so I'm going to Sucker Punch in case he tests me. Oh, it's Sash! Maybe he was expecting that. Not a very good trade on his part, though. So he's definitely going to make some sort of double here. I'll go to my own pull. Excuse me? Fair enough. So I've got this thing as a choice Scarf instead of Specs, just so I can counter the other Dragapults. I hate not having to counter that stupid thing. And Pharaoh's looking pretty good here. Not sure what he'd really do about that. Okay, he's gonna go Claydol. Whoops. I was trying to set up. Wow, this guy's got all the tricks. 2 combines and I crit him and he dies. Later. Oh, looks like we make it another game. I just want Drapion to do something, man. That's the thing when people bring these wild teams, you just kind of live or die by these crazy circumstances. It's like freezing me with an ice beam. Alright. Did a lot too. Crit, still. Bolton's sitting in the back. How fast is that thing? I feel like if you're a lightning dog, you gotta be fast, like Manic Trick. Yeah, it's pretty fast. It's weak, but I guess Strong Jaw would help it out. I should do a video on that thing. He freezes me I didn't even see that. He freezes me twice. Wow. What a powerful Wishy-Washy. Menace to society. Slow as hell, though. Lets me get off a Toxic. This isn't Specs, is it? No. You know what, I wanna set up. I'm done with Drapion doing nothing. 2 subs, and then we should be able to activate our Lansat berry, plus stall out some Toxic so we can actually kill this bulky motherfucker. Okay, we got a focus energy. Now we just gotta pray for a crit. Although, he's low. I bet his kills. Boom, there's one. We're fast. We got crits on deck. I like our odds. I originally had Fire Fang on this instead of sub, but you couldn't forcibly activate the berry. And, but it did deal with these steel types. Come on, give me a crit. Ah. It's unfortunate. A Choice Banded Corviknight. Edict, you've got all of the crazy text, don't you? Sylveon should be able to live 1. Okay, puts it within range for our guys. Ooh, here goes our special attack drop. It's fine, we'll sack this. Go to Bisharp. Sucker Punch. Won't have Roost because he's banded. Kill that off. Now let's see what this Bolton's got in the back. They don't learn setup moves, do they? Like a Swords Dance or something crazy. Yeah, I feel like he's just attacking me here. Alright, cool. So we take a game. Drapion doesn't do much, but at least we set it up. We put him in a position for success. That's all I can do, you know? My overwhelming skill can only do so much. Another interesting team. Okay. You don't see a lot of Charizard without solar power these days. Even with solar power, it's pretty niche. I'm going to predict he leads out for his own Seismitoad, in which case I'll match him with my Ferrothorn. Seismitoad's just an easy first play. It walls so much. Gives you free rocks and Toxics. Yep, there it is. Now, I don't know if this guy's cheeky enough to stay in, but I don't really mind if he gets up rocks that bad. And I don't see a lot of hazard removal beyond the possible defog from Corviknight, but that's why I kept Bisharp, because I just want to be able to swap to him if necessary. Okay, so he does switch. That's fine. What does this thing do? I was intended to do a belly drum Charizard. I wonder if this guy's crazy enough to give it a shot himself. I don't see a reason not to go Seismitoad. Okay. He just likes Charizard. I can respect it. This guy's switching again. I'll go for Stealth Rock. That's right. There we go. Goes to Udorose. Maybe going for a Petal Dancing in a Burning Room. Took his own spikes. Fair enough. I don't know who we go here. His Charizard looks pretty threatened. I'm gonna Leech Seed. No, he stays in. Okay, we'll just get spikes then. You have to tell me. You have to tell me twice. Oh, wow. The game just ends. Fair enough. Got a lot of points on the board from random forfeits. Next up, we got Luomo. He's got a very defensive looking team, with the exception of his Salazzle and his Scrafty. They're all some big tanky guys. This might be a bit of a longer one. Let's see. Who's he leading with? Well, my Seismitoad kind of beats all of his guys. So if he was looking at that and looking for a counter pick to Seismitoad, he would go his own Ferrothorn. In which case, I will open with... Oh, I don't have Fireball Sense anymore. Shoot. I guess my own. I don't really care if we trade spikes. No, it goes straight to Reuniclus. My mistake. Is he just going to start setting up right out of the rip? Oh no. He really is. Oh no. Go to my Pult. See if I can get off a Shadow Ball. This is a bad look already. Oh no. I'm okay to sack this. Just so he doesn't get a plus 1,000. Because he's going to recover here. Oh no. Throat Chop should be able to clear the way. Power Him I'd swap now. You got a good little start, but... Yeah, so he does swap. Luckily, Dark type is risted by absolutely nothing. No one runs Gyro Balls these days, right? Still be unsafe. Right? There's no way. There's no way. There we go. Did nothing. Excellent exchange. Got a Pharaoh. Get up a quick layer of spikes. I'm not sure if he has a Defogger really, or really any hazard removal. Togekiss. Does Togekiss learn at this gen? It's a good question. Togekiss. No. Okay, so he really doesn't have any hazard removal. He's gonna set up here. I don't even know if he has recover. He does have recover. So I just completely wall him. That's fine. I will gladly take advantage of that. I mean, you kind of defensively resist me, Ferrothorn, but you don't really threaten me out either. Oh, you hate to see it. And I'm going to Iron Head in case he goes to Togekiss. Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't really have a good answer for Bisharp here. It's kind of an underrated mod, you know. It was already threatening in Gen 5, I always say. Before Dark-type was unresisted by virtually everything. Then you take it into a gen in similar strength to Gen 5, Gen 8 here. And he's still not used that much. I find it odd. I think he's really powerful. I guess people don't like playing the Sucker Punch mind games, which is fair enough. It's nice to have a guaranteed win con when you've set up, but still, I don't see a lot of people dishing out 766 attack after one Swords Dance. Let's see, what's he going for? I don't have to think it through. I should have thought it through. I was thinking a Toxic, I don't know. Okay, Seismic Token, threaten him out. Get up our rocks. I've been quick to attack every time, so if I were him, I would expect an Earthquake here. Earth Power, I think, is actually what I'm running. Does swap out. And now that was really bad, actually. I really don't have a counter for this Reuniclus all of a sudden. Yikes. So I'm going to my Drapion, who also completely walls him, luckily. I don't know what the plan is here, guy. I get a crit. Watch out. It's a cool set, and if you're up against the right team, then it would be absolutely dominating, but you really need multiple moves of coverage. Dark types are not that uncommon, where you can be just completely walled by that many mons. Is he gonna stay in? Okay. Are we just doing this? Luemo? Yeah, man. I wall you. What's the game plan? Okay, so he does end up swapping. Goes to Togekiss. He's gonna lose his leftovers. And this Follow-Up Poison Jab's gonna do a lot. Oh, Poison Jab just kills off the rip. Wow. Things are looking bad for Luemo all of a sudden. I might not even need the berry. I feel like Scrafty lives one. It's a pretty tanky mon. Salazzle might be able to rip off one. No, Salazzle's weak as hell. Yeah, I don't know. Things are looking rough for him all of a sudden. Yeah, Scrafty would be my pick too. Gonna Poison Jab. Shouldn't do that much, like 50%. This thing's pretty tanky, like I said. But poisons. Wow, can't even break the sub. Because Drapion's actually got decent defensive stats himself. Oh, and Shed Skin actually saves him there. Can it save him twice? It does. It is a roll, right? Yeah, what the heck? Sub again. High jump kicks, wow. Sub again to activate my berry. Drapion's pumped, he's juiced. I'm still faster than you, Scrafty. That was a bad play. Let me keep up the sub. Okay, now we're gonna hope for some crits. Hopefully this will absolutely nuke Pex. Come on, Drapion. Big knockoff incoming, come on. Doesn't crit. Damn. He does lose the Black Sludge though. This is your last shot, Drapion. Let's go! He finishes it off. Even with the reduced knockoff, he managed to take it home. And really, that's the game right there. Salazzle gets destroyed by this knockoff. Crit or no. And, as I said, we wall Reuniclus, but he would also get destroyed. There goes Salazzle. Focus Ash, okay. Suicide lead. Salazzle. Oh, wow. I mean, we wall you, so it doesn't matter. You get one crit out of, like, how many knockoffs was that? Shoot. But we got a sweep. Luemo leaves. Let's see if we can't get another. Okay, this time we actually come against Gyarados. The whole reason I put Thunderbolt instead of a fire move there is because I just was so threatened by the Gyarados. But I could really use a fire type move on this team. It's not my best work. Okay, if I'm him, I'm leading definitely his Ferrothorn or his Rotom. Don't like Seismitoad on that odds. Ferrothorn should be fine. I'm willing to trade hazards if need be. He completely reads me. Look at my Seismitoad super defensively EV'd. Should be able to eat a Pyro Ball. And I will Toxic him here. Oh, he stays in. I was expecting a court change. To stay in and court change. Fair enough. Who's he gonna go to? So Ferrothorn. Jeez. Completely smoked me there. Well, once again, I'll go my own Ferrothorn. But if he Power Whips here, he goes for a bit of hazard action. I'm not sure. Leech Seeds again, so I get to shake that off. Trade some hazards. Knocks off. Gets rid of my helmet. Does more to him than does to me. I'm okay with that. I'm not expecting him to stay in here. I'm going to Leech Seed whatever he swaps into here. Seems pretty unlikely. You don't actually see a lot of Spikes Ferrothorn these days because it means that you have to have someone else as your rocker or that your Ferrothorn's kind of crippled with a small set. Okay, so I get a Leech Seed against him here. Wonder what set this thing is. It could be a Scarfer. If he substitutes, I'll feel like an idiot, but I'm going to Protect and Scout. I feel like it is a Scarfer. I'll go to Toad if he's locked into that. Seems like he is. I'm gonna Scald, predicting that Cinderace. No, he goes Corviknight. I wonder if it's a default Corviknight. I'm gonna go to Bisharp just in case. This team looks pretty strong, pretty threatening. It's got a good core and Corviknight and Ferrothorn. I usually feel like if you want a good defensive core, you need at least one fairy type. That's why we see so many Clefs and Sylveons these days. It's unfortunate because it's a really repetitive meta at this point, but luckily that's the cool thing about that recent announcement is that we get 3 completely different meta games in 1 year, as Pokemon pointed out on Twitter. So it should be exciting that things get to be mixed up a bit because I'm definitely finding it a bit stagnant right now. Seeing the same mons everywhere. He does defog, that's awesome. Get a little boost going. Yeah, I don't see anyone comfortably eating this throat shot. U-turn is probably going to go out to his Dragon here. Go for another Fire Blast. That's fine. Goes to Ferrothorn. Okay, interesting. Call me cocky, but I might just Sword Dance again. Call me crazy. Just going to Leech Seed. Now this Throat Chop is going to do a lot of damage. Sucker Punch might just go ahead and win now. Okay, does not Oko him. He's gonna put up rocks. Should I Throat Chop again? Leech is good, but you got to be able to live a turn to reap the benefits of it. If he knocked off, he might have reduced some of my damage, but yeah, things are not looking good here for Nopiz. Sacks the Corviknight. Goodbye. Let's see who he goes to next. I would go his Hydreigon. I wonder if I kill it. That's a good question. It's always a surprisingly tanky mon. But I am +3. That's a lot of damage. It's a roll. Oh, he doesn't even go to it. Well, he's definitely hitting me with some type of move. I feel like a court change would be pretty disadvantageous for him with the Leech Seed, so if he court changes here, he's on some new shit. Okay, yeah, there he dies. Who is he going to here? You gotta go Hydreigon, man. It's at 64%. I think it still walls me. Yeah, you gotta go Hydreigon, dude. Okay. He's gonna burn me here. But the damage is done. Your team is looking rough. One more Throat Chop for the road. If you got to use Hydreigon immediately, could have. Oh, I guess I should have Sucker Punch predicting that. Oh well. Got a Ferrothorn. I wonder who he goes to here. There's actually, I was thinking I'd just Spike, but really all of us guys are flying at this point, so I will just Leech Seed to swap it. He's not going to swap it. Okay, we'll Leech Seed again. He's going to Volt Switch here. I'm not sure who he'd go to. I need this thing healthy if I want to be able to beat the Ferrothorn. With Protect, I should be able to wall it. Not the Ferrothorn. If I want to be able to beat the Gyarados. Okay, not even going to Volt Switch. Doesn't want to risk the Seismitoad 50-50. Fair enough. Protect and Scout the Fire Blast. Goes back to his own Ferrothorn. Interesting. This thing doesn't have Gyro Ball, so Sylveon's pretty safe. Some spikes either, so I don't really lose a lot of initiative here. What's he thinking about? Okay. He's gonna go to his Rotom on the double switch. Not certain what that covers. I don't think he'd risk. What's he gonna click here? Maybe a Thunderbolt. He's gonna burn me. He's loving that move. Yeah, Mystical Fire's pretty free. I'd be shocked if he goes to his setup Sweeper or his Hydreigon here. Both would not enjoy a Hyper Voice. Mystical Fire punishing this Rotom or the Ferrothorn seems pretty likely. Yep. Correctly, there we go. Now we're going to see one of these two. Gyarados, like I said, my Ferrothorn is in very prime condition, so I'm not too worried about that. Hydreigon doesn't have enough oomph going with only a Scarf. I think we're in a pretty good position. The question is if I can get in my Drapion safely. That's what I'm really hoping for. Sure enough, he does go Gyarados. Actually, I hope it's not sub. I didn't even consider that. If it's sub, I won't be able to break it with a Power Whip. Oh dear. I was just assuming it wasn't. Oh shit. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Betting a lot here. Because after that, then it gets very ugly very quickly if he gets up a sub here. Okay, thank God he's running Earthquake. But I miss. Interesting. By interesting, I mean terrifying. It's probably running this in Power Whip. Protect, take a bit there. Actually, what am I saying? I have a Dragon Ball for this very reason. I'm not gonna mess around at all. This very reason I've been suffering without a fire move. So that I could defeat my Gyarados enemy. There we go. He's gonna forfeit, he's gonna play it out. He's gonna play it out. Thunderbolt. Please use like a Dark Pulse, man. Please. Excellent. Okay, okay. Now we finally get a chance to set up our guy. He'll definitely be able to eat this Dark Pulse. And then he can clean up this terrifying 34% Hydreigon and 3% Rotom Wash. Doesn't matter. It's over, no Piz. It's over, I'm sorry, man. The ultimate threat has been made. Man, I want to crit. Oh well. Drapion's gonna take it. Now it seems like I was overly preparing for his defeat here, but oh well. Defeat rival YouTube channel No Piz. And fortunately Drapion didn't put in a lot of work this live, but I'll definitely looking forward to Inteleon when he gets Sniper, because the cool thing about that is he gets Sniper, he can learn Focus Energy off the rip. So if you put that and a Scope Lens on him, he actually has a 100% crit rate. So he'll be able to do that with a huge base speed tier and some decent special attack too. So I think Hydro Pump Sniper Inteleon is going to be way more fierce than anyone's giving credit. That's going to take it. GG. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Still new videos. And if you're watching this now, I'm streaming live on Twitch. So come check me out. Later.